You have a very unique power that should never be taken lightly. These students will never forget what you're telling them. What you tell them can shape and change the course of their destiny. As a singer, as a performer, I got sucked into this world of elite musicians, A-list celebrities. It was getting to the point where I was considering, actually, could I do music full time? But there's nothing like being in the classroom. For me, it's when they call you over because they want you to see what they've done. You know, you're looking at them like, and they're looking at you like, you know, it's an amazing feeling. It really is. Ooh, baby. This is the music studio. Yeah. Students can create albums from here. They can record professional quality music. Mm-hmm. The bell goes and the students will find themselves still working on their music. So we're constantly having to kick people out, absolutely losing themselves in the music. If you grow up in East London, you see a melting pot right from an early age. I didn't want to enforce what I thought music was about. I wanted to shine a mirror on the culture. We have about almost 20 different clubs running at any one time. Dole, tabla, samba drums, samba shakers, pop, gospel, music technology. We were able to give students what I never had when I was growing up in school. I kind of adopted the music department as my second home. My music teacher was a one-man teacher in a school where he did not have a lot of equipment, but he was a passionate teacher. I was coming into the music department every day to play, to learn. So he had his little small car, drove over to my house, and gave me a keyboard. I was in shock. He gave me the opportunity to become more curious. That is a gift as a teacher, to see someone who has a curiosity. I had what I needed to grow as a musician.
When I first met Olu was very quiet. I never really got an insight into his personality, his character. And then one day, we went to a talent show in college, and Olu got on stage and started singing. Girl, I can't let you go. We sang a Boyz II Men song, I believe. His voice was amazing. It was like silk. I was like, yo, that's my friend. Like, that's my boy. You want to talk to him? You want to talk to me? I'm his agent.
So I came out of college, did the UK tours with Sister Act, did some TV stuff, worked with Leona Lewis, with Rita Ora, with Lil Ma. I sang at Cheryl Cole's wedding, Sam Smith. It was getting to the point where I was considering, actually, could I do music full time? But for me, there's nothing like being in the classroom. There's no joy, there's no element of authenticity quite like it. I love it. I'm in it for the long haul. I can't give it up. This is a GCSE student's piece of work, and we're just looking at how we can develop his musical ideas. When I think about what all students have to overcome with music, there's the inevitable first performance in front of an audience. And there's one student who stands out. I don't think she had that many people that knew of her. It almost brought me back to the first performance I did when I was in school. There's an energy you get where you're vulnerable in front of an audience, but you then kind of let go. When she came on to perform, there was something that the audience immediately connected with, and it was that confidence. Performance can be daunting, but if you own it, if you love it, you can really shatter people's illusions of yourself. 1, 2, 3. Lift every voice and sing till earth and heaven You can make a student who has no confidence connect with music in a way that brings them confidence. You can make a parent who thinks they know their child see them perform on stage and see a side to them that they've never seen. You can communicate with someone without saying a single word. It's a very, very powerful tool. I'd like to hope that the students that I've taught, through seeing my passion for what I do, whether it's music or not, they've picked up a passion that they love. Let us march on till victory is won. I love what I can give to students in the same way that my teacher gave to me.